Hello, everyone. Oh, it's live stream number 2, Ace Attorney. We're back, with the gang.
Ayo.
I'm the gang.
The gang, introduce yourselves.
What's up? My name is Yessie. You can find me pretty much anywhere as Yester Darling, except for if you're looking for my art on Tumblr specifically, that is Yester Does Art. I'm the person in charge of the assets for this, and I also am in charge of like pretty much all the female characters. Ayo.
I need to turn you guys down. Hold on.
Okay.
And I'm here.
Yep.
Is that what we're calling you today? We're calling you here?
You can call me whatever you want. You can call me Gumshoe. You can call me by my name, Duncan.
Yeah.
You can call me by whatever you want.
So, today, we're playing Turnabout Sister.
The only one? Just the one.
No,
Yes.
we're playing Ace. We're playing Ace Attorney 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Factually, there's only one.
God damn it, Dan. I walked right into that.
So, yeah. Last time we did our first trial, with Mamma Mia. Here we go again, and then she got moited. So
She died.
we're trying to clear her sister's name. Let's see how that goes.
Fun adventure.
But yeah. I don't know if I got this across, but this is like my first time playing this, but I do know a little bit about the first game, so we'll see how that is. Let's pull up
Not
the
everything,
game.
though.
Boom. Oh, there. Okay, all the assets loaded.
Yeah.
Took them a bit. All right. Oh yeah. Now you can hear that music.
There we go.
All right then.
Let's kick it.
Yeah, let's play the game.
Kick it.
New game. Starting over.
No.
Yeah, I can see your little
New
guys.
stream dynamic where every week we stream the same case and we make the same jokes.
It's
Gum-
me.
Gumshoe
It's
jump
literally
scare.
me. For real.
And that is like a jump scare loading every time. It's gonna be like, who are we in front of? All right. So last time we literally ended off on like, we got her phone back. So Maya's phone. So I guess we gotta go back to the detention center.
Hey. Hey. What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry, I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about.
Please, puppy dog eyes.
Okay, I guess I gotta.
Ooh, the sad music.
Jailer's elegy. Sorry, I've never seen that before.
You never seen my badge?
I've never actually no, that's a
Beautiful
lie. I
badge.
have been an attorney. My sister was an attorney. Why did you remind me of my sister?
Do I need to present this to her? Just be like, I got it.
I mean, you might as well.
Yeah.
Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
That's so sad. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
I've already made Maya cry.
That's like a speedrun record.
Good job, huh? I hope you're happy.
Okay.
We made you cry, Maya. I'm gonna go now.
So,
Gatewater Hotel or
Gatewater.
Gosford.
yeah. So, this would be to meet the
Decisions.
lawyer. I guess we'll check.
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. Dang. Maybe try being.
I forget who I'm talking
competent.
about. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that I am voicing a character. I think I now know which one.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Foss.
Oh, there are
That's a
people.
great question. Fox, do you think that when Mia was a rookie, did she show her bag to everyone like Phoenix did?
Hmm. I don't know. Does I feel like Mia had more brain cells than Phoenix did.
She was still
So-
pretty excitable, though.
That's
I'm
true.
not going to elaborate
She
beyond
kept
that.
she kept calling Larry Harry.
She
So
did
there's
do that.
so there's a bit of
maybe that the years of being a lawyer have wizened her
for
experiences.
lack of
Maybe.
a better term, there's a bit of pawn. It's like clumsiness.
So actually, a fun fact that I heard about badges before I start voicing this crazy woman is a lot of times. So when you become a defense attorney in Japan, you do actually have a badge that you wear on your lapel. That is, and a lot of times people will buy ones that are the less expensive version because they want the paint to kind of chip off, and that way it looks like, oh, like you've put a lot of work into this. Like your badge is so worn out. You must be like such a great attorney.
Nice. I was dancing.
Anyway. Here we go. Well, hello there, handsome.
I've been excited for this. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. I'm sorry for the motorcycle noises. Someone's popping a wheelie outside.
I can't hear anything.
Okay, good. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Sure thing, pal.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Isn't that you, Phoenix? Alright, I guess we'll look around. Alcohol. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little bit difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Got it. A simple bed. Great, okay. I'm glad I looked at that.
Painting.
I
Still
spy
seem
with-
painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of them saying it on the wall.
I spy with my little eye something
Okay.
jutting out of a drawer.
What? I'm not gonna look at it.
No, I gotta look at the flowers first.
Yeah.
It is canon. I need you to know, Dan. It is canon that Phoenix Wright only knows 3 types of flowers.
That's great.
This man is so dumb.
Which ones?
I adore him. Sunflowers, tulips, and roses are the canon ones. I have my own headcanon for other ones, but I can't share them yet.
Interesting.
Anyway,
There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look-see.
hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now! You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer.
Do it again.
Get it again.
Hmm.
What's inside? Maybe later. That's funny.
You need to wine dine her first, huh? That's what you need to do.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. A police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies.
But are you impressed by my badge? I just want someone to be like,
Oh.
wow, dang, nice badge, bro. But they're all gonna be like, alright, anyway. Let's talk to her. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
And lawyers are so cool. I wish they were real.
I wish they were real. Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing?
Thing?
What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on.
I'll show you my badge.
You'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I just love imagining Phoenix just exhausted already. Could you just who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life that I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. That's excellent. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues? In the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh, fuck.
Let the lawyers say fuck.
Let Phoenix say fuck. Alright. Yeah, okay. Should I present anything to her, or is this a lost cause?
You tell me what you think, Dan. I think you know in your heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Bye! Just fuck off. Seems like Mr. Grossberg's out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. 9 hours later. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
So, you're the one they say has been looking for me?
This is really good.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar.
Yeah. Are you impressed by it? Please be impressed by it.
You're one of those lawyer types, aren't you?
Yes. Well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Um, well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Uh, uh, yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Hmm? Why the strange reaction? Just starts beatboxing.
I'm really quite busy here, son.
You...
I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, quite impossible.
Oh, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Silly boy, every trial is tomorrow in the Phoenix Wright universe, huh? That's how this
Actually,
works.
this is true.
Lucky guess?
Today is yesterday's tomorrow.
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. You know, the funny thing is, this probably would actually be the case in the real world because he has such a close tie to Mia. Like, so.
Actually, I mean,
I feel like if
Yes,
there's a
but
conflict
no.
of interest, it's.
I mean,
with
like, in the
Phoenix.
real world,
interest, but
generally in the real world, lawyers don't usually take on cases that they have, like, a huge personal stake in.
yeah,
You know? That's
I
generally
don't
how it
know
works.
that it's necessarily against the law. I know there is something where, like,
No, it's not against the law. It's just generally
Yeah.
not. It's just generally not like how it's supposed to be. But I love how they treat that as like a serious thing in this game because it is serious for the context of this universe.
I do think, and I might be wrong, but I think there's something where if it's a civil court case, and let's say that one party goes and talks to a lawyer, and the lawyer doesn't take the case, then they still can't represent the other one because, like, they're already biased by the fact they didn't take the other person's side, something
Yeah.
like that.
Hmm.
But that's
Alright.
civil court, not criminal defense.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya?
You're fucked. Sorry, girl.
See the badge? You noticed.
You're so glad about that.
Phoenix is all like, I am sexually attracted to people who notice my badge.
True.
Kind of
Oh my god.
people who notice my badge. Gotta be one of my favorite genders.
Great. Glorious.
We examined this room before, so let's talk to him. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just I'm just so busy. You see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, yes, of course, I don't. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye.
Creep.
Oh.
I don't have the time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
I think not, sir.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case.
What about worth their
Yeah.
pepper?
Terribly sorry, my boy. You're not worth their salt, not worth their pepper, not even worth their paprika.
Oh my god.
What about Old Bay?
Old Bay I feel like is a lower standard. I don't know why. I feel that in my heart.
Damn. Alright.
But also I'm biased because I like Tony Chachere's better than Old Bay.
Maryland crying right now.
Suffer Maryland. Disclaimer, I don't actually mean that.
I do. No. Disclaimer, I don't actually mean that. I mean that.
I mean it.
Why? Alright, let's stop this.
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you please leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? I have more things to
unless
say.
It's about my glorious mustache.
How did you know Mia Fey?
He worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back at that one.
Interesting. Probably learn about that in the future.
Wow.
Maybe even in this trial. I don't know. That's quite a painting.
Ah, you noticed, my good boy. That is my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, is it not? Hmm?
Isn't it?
The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of that glorious straw hat.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah.
Heyo, let's go.
Pirates.
It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
You just told me to get out of your office. Why would I? Okay.
Because I love bragging about my painting.
I wasn't interested.
It is not for sale. No how.
I'm not buying! Jeez. Alright. I guess we gotta go back and, tell Maya she's fucked. September 6th.
She already looks so sad.
2 p.m. Detention Center, visitor hall. Maya!
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
Oh no, we made her cry again.
What, you know what would cheer you up?
Ice
Looking
cream?
at the badge! Alright.
Look at my badge!
What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
This is the most sad that Maya is ever.
It is
It will
sad.
ever be. At least the way that you described her is like you always voice her as like upbeat, and you're like,
This is probably like one of the
Headcanons.
This is
Keep in
probably
mind
one
I'm
of
a
the
fic writer.
yeah,
This is like one of the few times like where she's like genuinely like depressed.
yeah.
I mean, I do
Understandably
think,
so, you know. Her sister did just die, so
yeah. When I write her, I do give her like more depths of emotion, but
Mhm.
that's for later. That's spoilies.
Okay. Spoiler time. No. Don't know. So she could still be alive? Mother?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in her blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in a incident.
Uh-oh.
There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined.
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
Gee, I wonder if the things were related. So, you live by yourself?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it.
It's so sad.
Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her, all by herself, up on that mountain. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir and everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate, so...
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved. We saw it.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, she became the laughing stock of the nation.
I see.
Wait,
Excuse me? White?
that was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Yeah.
Hi, Maya.
No more defending Maya! Ah! I punched my mouse to click that. I've made up my mind.
It would have been so funny if you punched your mouse and then you clicked the wrong one.
I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well...
No.
I kind of like I don't know why, just because like
Just go with it.
you know I feel like it's a Phoenix response. Yeah,
It does feel like a Phoenix response. Go with it. Go with it.
To be honest, I don't know.
You don't know?
Get used to it, Maya.
Is this girl sitting in front of me the killer? All the evidence seems to say yes. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Is that all an act? The way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. More than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long, long time ago.
So this makes me laugh for reasons that I can't reveal yet. Just know it's very funny.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know the story of that flashback.
Well, that flashback, but there's a different reason why it's funny.
Okay. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. There's only one thing I know for certain. I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
I love that. That was great.
Thank you. I'm very good at fake crying.
Well, just that whole segment of Phoenix being all like, having this internal thing. But yes, your crying was good too.
No, I'm being silly.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you.
So, you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer. Emphasis on strange. It was when I tried to look in that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright. Let's go back. Hope she's out. Oh boy.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are?
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir.
My first name is Bell, my last name is Boy.
I was born for this job.
I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. What's up, Baron?
Yeah, I just checked the chat. Hi, everyone. Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities.
Gross!
If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a little bit.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Ugh. You came back quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phone.
Oh, right. Sure. Wow, I can't believe that she's in touch with Walter White.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 1701 Negro Royal Lane.
Mr. White? Of Breaking Bad? Where have I heard that name?
Jesse, we need to cook.
White.
Please tell me there's someone named Jesse in these games.
I actually can't recall anybody named Jesse.
Dang it!
Aw.
We're so close.
Alright.
That was his name. My sister told me.
He's a meth dealer.
White was the name of that guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Looking! Immediately! Gotta go fast! There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap?
Oh, it's the evil music.
What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Nice. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom! Oh, wait, I mean... You know what I mean. Yeah, we know what you mean, Felix.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, Bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram!
Time to jump out the window.
I look forward to tangoing with you.
That's what you gotta do.
In
Is that
court.
lawyer Phoenix right in here?
You know what? He just left.
He didn't even show me his badge.
I really like this like internal monologue of him just like it's such a dork thing to be like, I'll be tangoing with you tomorrow in court.
That's good, huh?
What a nerd.
To be continued. Well,
Right
that's the
now.
end of stream. No.
We streamed for 35 minutes.
We'll still
We are joking.
go.
If anybody is taking that seriously, don't.
Yeah. We're gonna try to at least get to, like, the first day of trial, or get through that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I think we can. I think that's reasonable.
That's very doable.
Maybe if there's...
It's time for my boy.
Oh, shit. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss May. Maya Fey. Sorry. There are many names that are similar. Take it away,
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness, or it'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statements.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Detective Dick.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Gumshoe.
Dicky boy. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir.
They fucking cooked with this song.
I really did.
Someone cooked here.
It's a bop, huh? My name's Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please, describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window, here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood, due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir.
A clock.
It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
Wow.
I'm just gonna gloss over that.
Little light sexism.
The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue.
Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright. Attention time!
There we go. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Yeah.
Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail.
Press it all. Press everything.
The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works a lot of the times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks.
I love that Maya saw Phoenix freaking out. He's like,
Oh my god, he's gonna put me in jail. I need to tell him.
Alright, where'd she... She throw it at me.
Lifeline.
Let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Would you like to share your note with the entire class, Phoenix?
Alright, I mean, like... It is true that there's probably nothing in that that's, like, bad, so I should press everything.
That's everything. It's always a good practice.
But I guess my thoughts would be the only thing that could be suspicious. Is we said, it would be hard to make out someone's appearance from the window.
Make sure just press everything for
Yeah,
starters.
I'm going to press everything. I'm just saying my thoughts.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And the other thing is the position of Mia's body may be hard to even especially hard to see. We'll see. Okay, right. Pressing everything. Who did you say you got that call from?
Now, don't play dumb. You know who. Oh, it's from a customer at the Cablewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. I probably don't need to press this. Right?
And who were the two people?
Hold it! You're absolutely sure it was us?
Listen now, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes, your spiky hair,
Hey, what's wrong with it?
you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. Wow, she's pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. You say that. Oh, the music stopped. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it.
You indeed said it.
Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
Good point. What?
Besides the fact that you were around her. Hard. I'm
She
sorry.
has two big pieces of hard evidence right there. Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure is a pig, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Heck! Hard evidence.
Oh boy. Just securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that, huh? That's my hard evidence.
Seems kind of flaccid to me.
Great. Thank you for that.
Before we begin a cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright. Time to press the press button. Your own eyes, huh? Can I see your eyes? Okay. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Oh, then who did write it, smarty pants?
Who? I was gonna say, as a joke, I did. All of these answers are bad. What's the least bad?
Probably the top option.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
The killer, anyone can see that.
oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please.
She was framed! Oh boy.
Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Pissed his pants.
Oh no!
Huh. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
God, I hate when he's cocky and right.
Miles Edgeworth is a bitch, and I love him so much.
Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Have you looked at the court record recently?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Whoa, origami paper. Cool. I've decided I need to draw this man while we stream, since I don't have lines currently.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't have lines
Is
for
any-
a while. Rest in peace.
Does any
It's
of
okay,
these?
I'll
does
share
any of
the-
these?
I'll show the
I mean,
art
this is relevant,
once I finish.
right?
Does anything in the court record stand out to you?
There should be something if you check all the evidence. I will put it that way.
Yep, I would agree with that.
I hate this.
Read everything carefully, yeah?
You remember there's an enter. Yes, there's an enter button so you can check stuff.
Yep.
Nothing else to check besides this.
Are you sure?
Well, I was just saying there's nothing else to... that
Oh,
I
you
can
mean like
check.
enter? Yeah.
Yeah, there should be.
But you do have a lot of evidence here.
I do have a lot of
something useful,
evidence.
I promise.
Look over all the evidence.
I'm looking more at his testimony first, but...
Yeah,
Okay, there.
because you do have to get the right statement too.
Okay.
By the way, I think usually when you've gone through all the statements, usually Phoenix will like say something that's like a light hint. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes.
Kind of test where these again?
What kind? Well, I hear they took the little bits in the blood, the
Oh, gumshoe.
humo was hermogoblin, hermogoblin,
Jesus.
Duncan, you put your
Refuse to
whole...
testify this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
Thanks, pal. I mean, your honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe.
I will kill you.
Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Oh.
I'm gonna think that's my phone every time.
Right. Where was I?
Okay.
Is there anything in the testimony that like stands out to you right now?
Okay,
Like anything?
hold on. I'm gonna play a Mia Fey moment.
Okay.
So, do you think that Mia Fey would have actually written her sister's name on that note?
Probably not.
So assume that's true and turn your thinking around, Dan.
Alright. I'm bad at
did it-
thinking.
Yep.
So
So if Mia didn't do it, then who did, and why would it happen?
How can you prove she did not actually do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Do I do autopsy? I don't know
What
why
does
I'm
the
asking
autopsy
you.
say? Was it that?
Read it
Single
out loud.
blunt
Read it out
force
loud.
trauma.
Read out loud.
Death was instantaneous, so she couldn't have written it.
Yeah.
There you
Yep.
go.
There
So
you go. Which statement would be the one to put that on?
this one. Alright. I'm good. We're
Go
good.
for it. Oh, the music stopped. You got it.
It's stressful.
It's okay.
There's-
That's how Phoenix feels.
There's one thing I want to clarify for me. Want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those, lawyery tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards.
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is your report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
What?
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
Fuck, you were telling me about this, huh? When? I forgot. The day after the murder, right?
Yeah.
Got it the next day.
It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
Oh!
What do you mean it's outdated?
You're outdated!
Objection, Your Honor.
What?
Oh, let me find the meme. I want to quote it.
A second autopsy report was performed yesterday, at my request.
Duncan, I'm gonna send you the script. Will you read it if I send it?
I will.
Okay.
Death was almost immediate, due to a blow from a blunt object.
That's semantics.
But there was a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow.
That's less semantic-y.
I received these results this morning.
No way! I had to say it like that.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all.
I see. Or,
Alright, before
that
we
was the
go
wrong
too
voice.
much further-
I see. Yes.
You have the script?
Before we go too much further, Duncan, I have a request. I'm sending it in general.
Alright, let me see it.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess I'll continue.
Actually, objection, dumbass. Have you heard? You absolute failure. Did Gumfuck not tell you? Salary cutting noises. You
Ka-ching.
garbage excuse of a hypothesis. I'll shove my entire gavad up your ass because it's fucking wrong. Why? Well, you little bitch, if you just take a look at this motherfucking updated office report.
Classic. Thank you.
All
That's all I
right.
wanted.
Quite the... I don't know what to say about that. Damn you, Edgeworth!
Cool.
Besides, damn you, Edgeworth! I should
Cutting
have
your
known
salary,
you have
Phoenix.
something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. You're not a clown. You're the entire circus.
The fact that it's not a canon line, or I can't quite remember, but the fact that
I
it's
feel
not
like
here
half
at
the
least
fandom has gaslit themselves into thinking that's an actual line. I love it.
should be. Like, he would absolutely say it.
This would be the time to say it too.
I'm a sham! Detective Gumshoe. Was I a fool to trust you in your report?
Me? I was, Detective Gumshoe.
You're getting fired.
I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that. Totally planned that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Well, Your Honor,
I'm pissed.
the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Ding dang it, dag nabbit,
Unsarn it.
confound it, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
Oh boy.
This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her very own eyes.
Yes, you got lines.
Yes. All right, Miles Edgeworth drawing. I'll be back for you. I'll
Let the
post this
witness,
after the stream, by the way.
let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Show me the part!
Witness, your name, please?
April May, at your service. Wink.
Barking from the...
Barking.
Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw. Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. Sorry to capture the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred?
Oh, gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across the Fay and Company law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 o'clock at night, so I looked out the window, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got after her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Wanton winking detected.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see any need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony.
Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yeah!
No thanks.
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Time for the part I'm bad at. Alright.
Yeah, and if it does help for
I'm
us
looking
to
at
give you
things.
a little bit more guidance, just let us know.
Okay. I'm just making sure I have all the evidence in my brain. Glass.
Smart.
The wiretap, we're gonna use that at some point, but I don't feel like it's here. I said earlier that I find the game is leading me to find the whole, like, she saw this so clearly suspicious.
Yeah.
The best way I find of solving these is assume that they're, like, you know, like, I guess your client is innocent or whatever, and assume, like, how that can, where it would be possible for there to be a contradiction, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's basically claiming she saw it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if, like, your client is innocent, then she must be lying somehow.
Okay. So I can press that. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey.
Mm-hmm. Thunder sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing?
And the person attacking her?
Okay. I wanted to go and press this.
Good point.
Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Hmm.
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Good point.
Oh, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah! Stop him! Kill him! The poor girl! Murder!
So I did.
Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Oh,
Poor
damn.
girl! What about poor me?
Me too, Phoenix.
You looked out the window. What did you see next? Huh?
Okay. Well, I'm still suspicious of that. Sure, present evidence about it. I have plenty of psychic damage to take
Well, think about it. Does the fact that it's 9 o'clock change anything?
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering. Is that like a...
In this case, I can safely tell you without worrying about like, oh, I'm like giving it away, that the time isn't what you're looking for.
Okay. I was
If
kind
I
of
have to rule something
feeling
out.
that because like they removed the time from the autopsy report. I'm
What
like,
else do you
alright.
have in the What else do you have in the evidence?
See, I was wondering about this because the conversation happened, but that's really not.
Well, that can connect to something, but not yet. Take a look. I would say maybe look at the floor plan, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah,
I think
this.
that's
I'm not
what.
going to tell you what's weird, but
Okay. Well, if it's related to the floor plan, which is kind of what I was
Is there any-
feeling.
Is there anything
Yay.
sussy-wussy about the floor plan?
Duncan.
Is there?
Let's look at him again. Okay.
Is there
So-
anywhere where someone couldn't have been?
Well, it shows me line of sight, right?
Yeah.
So there's lots of
That's line
blind
of sight.
spots.
Yeah.
So if someone was in the blind spot, then she couldn't have seen it.
That would be true. Yes.
So dodge to one side. So if she dodged to the side, she wouldn't have seen it. I'm gonna do that. Yeet!
You're on the right track, I will tell you
Dang
that
it!
much.
Yeah. Keep in mind, sometimes you might have the right evidence. You just did it on the wrong statement. That happens a lot in these.
Or
types
you
of
might
games.
need to get more information about that statement to like really drive it home.
Oh yeah, like sometimes you might need to press the statement to get like a new statement.
Alright. I'll press that then.
Yeah, try that.
She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack!
Please continue your testimony. That was
Okay.
nothing.
But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
How did you know it was my client?
Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. Secondly, she was small. Who else could it have been but her?
Very descriptive.
There's a point. I mean, I question it.
You didn't mention the spirit the spirit medium get up like.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Okay.
Could she have seen from the window? You were saying this earlier.
Yeah. So.
Go with your gut.
Yeah, I was just gonna. We saw her from the window, but I don't think she could have seen what happened.
Ooh.
Did you really see the defendant at all?
Like her description of her was very bad.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yeah? What is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
True.
Yeah. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis. Except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
Ouch. He's just roasting her.
However, the witness's
Hey.
testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way at the night of the murder.
Yes, she was.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Oh. I didn't mean to click on that.
Just present your back.
What do you say to my badge, Miss May?
Are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
Why is she rar?
Rawr. She's a cat, that's why.
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Alright. Alright. My neurons are activated.
I see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Alright. Alright. I'm pressing this.
Over it.
Is that right, as in you're right, as you look from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again?
It's totally innocent.
Right. It was my right hand. Right?
Wrong.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright?
No.
Please continue.
Okay. I have another thing here.
You
How
wanna
would
trust
she
that, or-
know it's a clock?
That's a very good point. He doesn't look like a clock, that's for sure.
Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
Ooh, what's the game telling you?
I'm gonna present the clock. Don't psychic damage me, please. Music, you better stop. Thank you.
Here you go.
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing, much like your clothing.
Revealing? Oh, you would like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, God.
You just... I'm glossing over that. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder!
Gasp.
Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
What now?
Witness saw the murder with her own eyes. Huh? That's all that's important here.
Miles,
Ooh, first name.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Edgeworth, or should I say Edgeworthless?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only
Murderer,
once.
singular.
Objection
I love
sustained.
it when the characters say what we're thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we'll make a joke and then the next line will be that joke.
You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
Ooh.
What? because I heard it?
Hmm?
Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law office of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel.
It's true that Japan distance between buildings is like nothing,
Sure.
but I don't buy it.
Check
Obviously.
your evidence.
You could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Nah!
Your evidence.
Okay, I'm checking my evidence. I've been told twice.
Something important here.
You might need to find a piece of evidence that you can check for more details.
Yeah.
Okay. There's only two things I can do that with.
There's that, and then there's also...
There's also this.
Yeah, what does the phone say?
Oh, I didn't really actually read the phone thing. Well, it's a conversation between the Chief and Maya. It's not working. Oh!
Oh! Juicy detail.
Wow. Wow.
Look at that. That's why it's important to check the court record.
Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied with this. She couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock go off. Should I have presented something?
No.
No.
Okay. You have proof?
You have
Oh, sorry.
proof that she could not.
Why'd I...
It's all about syntax here. It's like some weird.
Honestly, those lines are like way too similar.
Yeah.
So honestly, like... Amateurs. Pure amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Right.
If that is your real name.
Or should I say, Mr. Wrong?
If that is
In the
your
courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
real name. Alright. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she could really have heard it.
Oh, Phoenix.
The prosecution denies your request.
I'd like to have a test. No.
What? On what grounds?
Because it's stupid.
Your request sucks.
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Also, your request is stupid and gay. No.
Wow.
Done.
Well, he's right about one of those things.
I'm not sure that. Maybe next time let's not go with the gay part because that makes like 0 sense.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Indeed, objections sustained. Damn, time to switch directions. Quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now.
Well, you tried the first one. Try the other one.
Yep. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's broken. Ha!
Well, it's not.
Is it not broken?
No, it's not.
I
broken.
hate everything.
Yeah, the wording of it, like we said, is weird.
Ah!
I mean, it is broken, but there's something more specific.
I'm gonna skip through this because I'm ashamed of life. Oh.
I feel like. There
You were
we go.
supposed to read those lines.
Oh well. We're doing our best.
This clock
okay.
is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. It's basically like you'd think it's broken. Like, yeah, I think. Well, you're correct. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? So as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Ooh.
I hate that joke. That's so dumb.
Well, Miss May. Too bad for you, I updated the clock report.
Oh no.
I'm sorry?
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. If that is your real name.
Technically, it's Naruhodo, so.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It cannot ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. Sorry, I was lost in thought. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yeah?
Oh, impossible, of course. So smug.
I have proof. Gumshoe goofed up.
What?
You're
He did
telling-
not expect this.
You're telling me Gumshoe goofed up? Why am I not surprised? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Why don't
So
you
it's-
marry it? Yeah.
It's weird to me that they keep saying proof because this does turn into a very famous line in later games.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say the line because it doesn't spoil anything, but in a lot of later games you'll hear evidence is everything. So hearing it
Yeah.
as proof is everything is really throwing me off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like they were still trying to figure everything out. Huh?
Yeah.
Evidence and everything is better.
It's basically the same thing.
Hiya!
Just throws the phone at him.
Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
You're such a cute cell phone, Mr. Wright.
You have a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation he had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Ooh.
Order! Go ahead, Duncan.
Defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Get wrecked, Edgeworth.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
Remember, he's up for evaluation soon.
He's gonna get fired.
What's the amount of times you've said it? I think he remembers, Edgeworth.
That's like the third or fourth time you said it. Huh?
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad
That's
for the
like
big
cutting
fella.
his salary in half like 4 times.
Let's hear the conversation.
So, you just want me to hold on to the sinker for you then?
If you could. Oh, I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? Well, that's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
Ooh.
9
September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
a.m. Ah! It's loud.
Swearing.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was, well, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, Isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? So many.
Nah. Unless you
This was
went to a
custom
store
made.
of Mr. Larry Butts, you're out of luck.
Unless
You
you
don't have a
smelled
front
the
run.
butts.
Great.
Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
You're damn right we do.
The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had seen the clock before. The clock itself?
Made by Larry
New
Butts.
person, hello.
Hello, new person.
Hello,
New person in chat.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made this clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. He's a dork. Oh, excuse is not on sale today?
He's having
Jeez.
fun with this. Oh.
You gonna voice
Oh.
this?
Ah!
Oh god.
Oh, damn. Bad.
There we go.
Music.
To you, porcupine head. That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Well. Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
This is silly me. I'm like, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it! Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth in the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because
Hmm.
you
How
held
do you
it.
think?
Think, Phoenix. Think back to your evidence. Me a Fey voice.
What do you have in your evidence, huh? Was there anything
I mean-
sussy-wussy you found earlier?
Is there anything?
You
More?
have some evidence that explains this, huh?
Okay. I mean, the wiretap?
Hmm? What are wiretaps usually used for?
To record things, right? Audio?
Yep.
So if I say you have heard about it, then,
Go for it.
I can find in the wiretap someone, like, telling her about it, maybe. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the Thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Have a look at this. Let's hope this is right.
Oh, what's that?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia May's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled.
Ooh.
It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it isn't, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Back and forth.
It's great. I love this. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. I mean, does she say it's a clock? Does she never say it's a statue?
Does say it's a clock.
Yeah. So it'd be the phone again, right? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Oh boy. Here you go again.
Here goes.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want to ask you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Oh,
I...
she's freaking out.
Uh-oh. Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Ooh.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer?
Oh
I like
my
how she
God.
says that like it's an insult.
Yeah. Lawyer derogatory.
Like it's a bad word.
Lawyer derogatory.
Oh no, she called you a lawyer.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
He's just really good at making women cry.
That did it. That the court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. The final blow.
Do you think do you think April May was the murderer?
Not really.
Well, I mean, we literally saw who the murderer was at the
Yeah,
beginning of
we
this
literally know.
trial, so it's So, like, what? Yeah.
Why did you tap her phone?
Speechless.
Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, what's wrong with my tone?
Oh my
Being
god.
too
Miss May,
mean.
Do you have an
Obviously.
explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you had tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
No? Damn,
You
she's
have
good.
a dirty mind.
Well, you're not the first man who thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer.
I say way! I say it!
Huh. Okay, so, the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. You know, iced coffee. Like normal coffee, but cold.
I've never heard of it.
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
I do love myself a good iced coffee.
I love how he says that like he's never heard of it before.
Yeah, I mean,
Iced
given-
coffee.
when the game was
Given
made,
that it's Japan, it takes place originally in Japan, and it was written in the 2000s, like barely in the 2000s.
this game came out
It was
2002?
like yeah, it was like not new, but like it was becoming very trendy then, I think.
Yeah.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I really do feel like Edgeworth is the kind of guy who loves to use the word ergo when he can.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime, with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
I want to play as Edgeworth sometime. I think that would be cool.
I think we talked about that for the
You'll get
next
your opportunity.
trial.
No, I mean like in the gameplay as his side.
Well,
Like
luckily for you,
Like if
There's a
that
whole
ever
2
happened.
games where you get to play as Edgeworth.
there's a whole 2 games worth.
Oh, is that the
The only
Investigate.
problem is the first one kind of sucks. Huh?
is that the investigation games?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There's 1 and 2, and then only the first one was localized. Second one has like a fan translation.
Well,
Which is a
We'll
very
s-
good one.
we'll see about
Very
playing
good
those
one.
when we get to it.
That ProZD do one of the voices for it.
Yep.
No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murderer somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on. Think of something. I mean, I don't think I'll get anything by continuing to cross-examination, so call the bellboy.
Prefer-
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Well, now I want to call the bellboy even more.
Why? What's the reason?
It's stupid. And I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. Ooh. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May is not the killer, and thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Mai Fei. That is my condition. Ooh, he's got you cornered.
What? What? Repeated.
What? W-O-T.
Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition.
I love how they always give you those options. You just give up.
Alright, I got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Ooh. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Use the F word. Only villains use the F word.
What do
Don't
you
do that,
think about me?
Uh-oh.
That's a little
wait.
pivot for later.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Are we still going with this? My goodness. Ugh.
I will
I
say
believe-
this is the last witness for this
Okay.
day
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
How long have we been streaming? An hour 47? Okay, we can finish
Yeah.
Yeah, we
this
have
up.
about, like, 15 minutes, something like that. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
That's suspicious in and of
That's
itself.
my first name.
Do you have to give your name? Just call yourself Bellboy.
Yes, sir.
He brought the tray.
Well, Edgeworth does canonically like tea, so I like to imagine him just like handing it off
Also says in the
versus
middle
like
part.
conducting the trial
I'm glad I
while
brought
having
this
tea and
witness. Now
jammy
I get a
cookies.
nice, refreshing cup of tea.
I kind of want tea and jammy cookies right now. And I have tea I could make later,
make
but
me
I might have to
hungry.
go out to find cookies.
I'll make me hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I receive your summons in the middle of work, sir. I am happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
Alright. Neuron activation.
All of your brain cells.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations.
Awesome.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
Okay.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir.
Weird. What a freak.
The way he looks in this drawing is so funny. Why he look like that?
He's looking straight at her chest. Like,
Yeah. It's like that meme where it's like, I like wearing sunglasses because then nobody knows what I'm looking at. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
You need to screenshot that image there.
And I
Oh.
delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can prove Miss May was involved with the murders now, Maya will... If I can't, Maya will be finished. Dead. Executed.
BED. Dead. You know, I just realized that we never heard this guy's name, so I can only assume that his name is Bellboy.
I'm
Yeah.
suspicious of this man because when you made the thumbnail for me, you put him in there.
That is pretty suspicious.
That's gonna be like a little hint every time you get the thumbnail.
I feel like it's not actually, but you think
Yeah.
what you want to think.
Well, maybe you're trying to throw me off.
He was the murderer all along.
I
Huh?
feel like maybe April might have made more sense, but I don't know. Anyway, He is the head bellboy. He believes he received a call from the guest. She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her on the dot. I brought it to her precisely. I deliver iced coffee to her guest, Miss May.
So this you might have to actually press every statement. If I
Yeah, you
remember
might
correctly.
have to press every statement, so go for it.
Okay. I'll press every statement. What exactly is it you do at the hotel?
Why? Anything required of me, sir?
Stop that.
I check in guests. I check out guests. I check out guests. I clean rooms. I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir.
It's a lot of things.
I checked Miss May in personally.
Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning rings, but I also heard her voice.
Her stunning voice.
And then I saw them and I...
Objection!
I'm just
Arrest this man!
Beautiful.
I feel like I actually haven't pressed that line before because I don't remember this.
Oh, God.
The
face
point
is
being,
great.
I remembered her quite well, sir.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Yes, what then?
I like that nobody else questions it. They're just like, okay.
Okay. Well, everyone else in the courtroom just nods. In solidarity.
Understandable.
Even Phoenix is all like,
Yeah, sounds about right.
9 o'clock on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Is this gonna be a situation where, like, I press everything and Phoenix is just like, I got nothing. And then Maya throws another piece of paper at me. Precisely 9 o'clock then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite consistent that it be brought then.
Why?
Oh, bellboy, teehee. I like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir.
Yeah, why would she be so particular about the time? Alright, once more. Sure it was April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, she favored me with an, brasier, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for a kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe, perchance, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir.
Alright.
Oh, boy.
Objection.
It was a moment I shall never,
Objection, Your Honor. The
ever
witness is
forget,
sworn.
sir.
Take that!
Flunk him!
Throw the badge.
Horny jail!
What?
Sounds
It's
pretty
not
fishy to
me.
me.
It's the
I think
bellboy.
our Miss May was up
Or
to
the bellboy
something.
in jail.
I'm
I wanted
talking about
Bellboy to
Bellboy,
remember
rest
her.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's no good.
Phoenix's brain cells have failed.
My neuron activation. There's
Oh
nothing
no.
there.
He ran out of
Phoenix
brain
only
juice.
has a complete thought when the brain cell hits the corner of his brain, like a DVD loading screen.
When the moon hits your brain cell, I don't know. I had nothing else.
Phoenix just rolled a critical failure for intelligence check.
Is that it?
Phoenix's whole career is just rolling nat 1s and nat 20s.
Only nat 1s and nat 20s. That's all it is. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? No! Stop!
We're not
I told you,
gonna
they
take it.
give you so many opportunities to give up. I love it.
Wait, please wait. Yes? Does defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last teensy little question.
No! Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Oh, you're right. He would say charade.
What is
You
wrong
love it?
with him?
Because he's
Charade
mad.
of justice.
No!
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
So there are 2 correct answers. I think there's one that's definitely correct, one that I think might be correct, one that's not going to get you anywhere.
Okay.
Think about things besides the room service
I
that
remember what the
you
correct
remembered
answer is.
specifically.
Okay. Things besides the room service?
Yes. Because we just interrogated him about the room service, so I'm giving you that one because that would be wild to ask about.
Okay. So, things that we noticed, he did talk about how he checked her in personally.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, a bit suspect.
Why don't you,
The bed making is if that does get us somewhere, we did notice the bed and how clean it was in her room.
But also it's a hotel.
Yeah, I don't know where that would lead.
So I'm gonna do the check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May.
Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person.
We
Very
gathered.
relevant.
She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really.
We got it.
He's so down bad.
I see. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather, quite.
Bellboy. If that is your real name. Tell us
It
the
is my
truth
real name.
now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Ooh, the plot thickens. I object. That was, objectionable.
Oh, Edgeworth.
He tried.
Nah, fam. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. That objection was stupid.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Ooh.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Oh, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
Oh.
I'm so glad I've been doing a British accent this whole time because that seals the deal for me when he says barrister.
Yeah.
Yep.
He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't asked, specifically, sir.
Under the bus.
Ooh. You fool! He's using the F word again.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've won.
He said that out loud too.
Yeah.
He just said that.
Phoenix just like puts both arms in the air like Rocky.
He
It's like,
starts.
"Ah,
He
take that,
starts.
Edgeworth, you stupid head.
He starts ascending from behind the desk. What do you think of me now? Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
A man? Then,
Ooh.
when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we've just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. So in light of this fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Huh?
Simple. It was... Imagine answering anything but this middle option.
The bellboy.
The man who checked in with Miss April May.
Ah.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet
I
Miss
just want
May...
to point out,
Yeah?
like you can tell this is like the first game because every other time when Edgeworth takes damage like that, it's NGOH, like yeah, not
Okay.
oof.
Yeah,
And so it's very that like threw me. That also threw me off.
that does throw me off.
Was there like a different localizer for this game than the other ones?
I don't know. I'm
think
just
it was
wondering
just-
if maybe because it's older.
I
and
think it's just because they were still figuring things out with the localization, so it was
Yeah.
probably different, you know?
so like the
They hadn't
game's got a lot more
solidified everything
consistent.
yet.
I would
Okay.
say the game's got a lot more consistent over time.
Do we know who localized it?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the company is Capcom, so...
Yeah, the only thing on the title screen is Capcom, but that kind of
Yeah.
stuff interests me. Like, if it was Capcom
Yeah.
itself, they do have an English branch, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it
Uh.
was Capcom itself.
Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My... what a convenient little setup, huh? It's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Ah. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
But Tayo Cruz, tell him how you feel.
Yeah.
He loves he would say ludicrous. Huh?
Yeah.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today. Or that is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Yay.
And you could say the stream is adjourned too.
Pretty much.
Yeah, let me get to a place where I can save it.
Save. Yeah, it's a good idea.
I think looking through the defendant lobby would be good, and then we can pick up right with the investigation.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
that's a good idea.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
I wasn't I? I mean, really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Yeah, I know.
Puts his hand on Nick's shoulder.
I know, Nick.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. I sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So you don't agree, Nick? You don't agree he's hot?
He has a, persuasion about him.
He has a very nice cravat.
Yesy fact, it's a Jabot. And they mess it up with the localization, and it makes me so mad every time.
I knew you would say that. I was
Yeah.
baiting you.
You were leading me into that one.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
A lead?
A piece of lead?
That
Beat
man
it,
with...
you have lead poisoning?
Yes! I ate a lot of
Oh,
paint
no!
chips as a child.
It would explain why his brain doesn't work properly.
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I love how he says that, but he also shouted, "I won" during the trial.
I'm going to find... Was that narration, or did he actually say it?
I mean, it
I think
wasn't
it
a
was
thought.
narration, but
It didn't look like a thought bubble, though. I'm just imagining him actually yelling that out in court.
I'm
This is
going to
more fun to
find
me.
out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I'm liking because now that she's not like totally in the dumps, I can like voice her closer to normal, which
Yeah.
is very helpful.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck.
Speaking of record, like imagine how insane it would be to be the court reporter for one of these trials.
You're just like, God damn it, I gotta strike that now. Everything that's being said. I don't know how much good this will do me now. Or do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement. Anyway, time to punch the ground. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued.
We timed that so well, we did it.
Is it exactly 2 hours now?
Stream is adjourned.
Yeah, like actually from the time we started playing. We played for about 2 hours exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
I know Baron signed off. I'm not sure
Yep.
if we have anybody else left in.
I think
because-
we're basically done, so...
Yep. This is a good stopping point. That's why I was kind of pushing for.
For
Let's get through this
anybody,
part.
for any imaginary viewers still watching, thank you for tuning into On the Bright Side.
Yeah, we had a super duper fun time.
Yeah, maybe there'll be future viewers watching this. It's me again. Yeah, that was fun. Is there any questions you want to ask me about my thoughts about the game yet, or?
What are your thoughts about the game so far? Now that you've been through not 1 but 2 days of trial.
Are you getting into the swing of things?
Yeah, I think. It's kind of
Definitely, there's a learning curve at first.
yeah, it's kind of stressful occasionally.
Oh, I can
but-
send it to you if you want to put it. I don't know if you do want to put it on the screen or if you can, but I will send. I have my art that I finished.
I don't know where I could put that.
If you
on
can't,
screen.
it's fine. I'll just post it. But I did finish it. Is all
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I decided to keep it like
Check out
on theme.
Yessie. Yes, her darling. Check her out to see the art on her social medias.
I'll probably have it on my Instagram, my Silly Bird site, and Tumblr.
All right. Next time we will investigate and hopefully get through the second day of trial. Think that's reasonable?
Yeah, I think that's doable. And in fact, if we're able to do that, then we will have completed not 1, but 2 cases of Ace Attorney.
In 3 days. But it's at this point that we're going to take a 1-week break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're probably
Dan, do
going...
you want to explain our schedule from here on?
Yeah, so we're probably going to do it on Saturdays every other week from now on. Because we all got things to do. we all got lives, and these are. We found out that these are pretty exhausting to do. Not that we don't enjoy the exhaustion, but so we're gonna do that and probably finish it.
Yeah,
it's gonna
and that
take
way
a
when we
while.
take but like that way when we take the breaks, we're coming back the week after, and we are bringing you our best game.
Yeah, and you guys might have to refresh me on some things because you guys.
We
know
can
the
do
games
like
much more.
you can have Duncan and I do a little segment like last time on Ace Attorney.
Yeah, before we actually start playing the game while we're waiting for people to show up, we can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, you
Yeah.
guys don't need to hear this. So, I am going to go to the to be continued screen. Goodbye, everyone. Have
Goodbye.
an amazing day.